Guys, so I literally just got home and I checked the mail and there was my Lorac Pro 2 palette. Oh my gosh, I have not opened it. I have not swatched it, anything like that. A few weeks ago I got an email from Ulta saying that they had just released the Lorac Pro palette and you could order it online and whatever, and just from the picture off of Ulta, I was not excited for this palette. It didn't really appeal to me and I didn't want to get it. So I waited and waited, and then people started getting it and doing blog posts about it and videos, and seeing the swatches, I was like, I have to have this palette. So I finally bit the bullet and got it. It will be available to purchase in store on the 29th, which is in a few days actually, but you can order it online. It is $42, but yeah, this is pretty much just going to be a first impression slash review slash a comparison to the original Lorac Pro, because if you didn't know, I own that one already, and this is literally like my favorite palette that I own. So we'll see if it is worth the $42. I'm really excited, so let's just jump on into this box. It just comes with another mini behind the scenes eye primer. Honestly, I don't really like this primer. I got it before in my other Lorac palette. It does last a really long time and it is really convenient to have, but it does crease on me, so yeah, it is good. I like to use this and then use a base with it, but it does crease on me. I am using it as my primer today and my eyeshadow has creased, but it is a good primer, and I just think it really depends on, you know, the person, because I have really oily eyelids. But yeah, that is that. So here is the palette itself, and mine looks like it was a little beat up, but that's okay. We are worried about the inside. So off the bat, they are very comparable. Obviously, it is a different color. This one is gray and this one's black, but it's the same packaging, the same length and width, sleek, nice, magnetic closure. I love this already. Oh my gosh. And I love the gray packaging a little bit more than the black, and I feel like this will probably get dirty. I feel like I'm talking so much. This one will probably get dirty, but I feel like since it is gray, it won't be as noticeable as the black, so I feel like a lot of people will be happy about that. Oh my gosh, here we go, going into the palette. This is my first impression. Oh my god, the colors are gorgeous. So, oh wow, this is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here is the palette itself. I will do swatches, so don't worry about that. Oh my gosh. So it is the same thing as the first one. The first top row, the first like 8 eyeshadows are matte, and then the bottom are shimmers. But yeah, you've got the shade Buff, light brown, cool gray, nectar, plum, navy, charcoal, and then the shade black, which I think was in the Lorac Pro original palette, which is a great shade to have because it's like the mattest, most pigmented black I own, and I like to use that to set my shadow. So yeah, it is the same black shade. And then on the bottom you have the shade Snow, Beige, Rose, Mocha, Chrome, Silver, Jade, and Cocoa. So I'm going to just do a few swatches like right now. Just, oh wow, these are just as smooth and creamy, if not even more smooth and creamy than the first one. Like, these feel way nicer. I'm just swatching a few. So I just did a few swatches and oh my god, like look, my fingers are stained. Like, oh my god, these shadows are so pigmented. So I just did a Buff right here, I did Nectar right here, I did Plum right there, I did Navy, which is one of the most amazing eyeshadows I've ever come across. I've never had this pigmented of a navy blue shadow before. Like, that is serious. This is Rose, which is gorgeous. Then I've got Snow right here, Chrome, and then I have Jade down here, which is a gorgeous color. So like I said, I will have swatches, and I'm going to have pictures of swatches at the end. Oh my god, this palette is beautiful. All of the colors are nice and pigmented and gorgeous. You have so many colors. This one is more of, like, I just kind of want to hold them together. So here are the two palettes together. Let's see how this works. So the top one, as you can see, I don't know how this is looking. The top one is more of a warmer tone palette, and then the bottom is more cool toned. but I feel like they could really work well with each other, kind of like the Naked 1 and Naked 2 palette. I feel like they could really go well together, and like you could create so many looks. Obviously, I love my Lorac Pro palette, the original. I talk about this palette all the time. I use this palette all the time. I have some really nice big dents in some of the shadows. This is like my go-to palette for my everyday looks and for like my everyday makeup. My everyday makeup routine I have filmed. I am just in the process of editing it, and then I got my Lorac Pro 2 palette today, so I don't know when it's gonna go up, maybe 1 to 2 weeks from now, but it is done. I have had some requests, so just look out for it. But this will definitely be an everyday palette for me. I can already see it. The colors are so beautiful. There's a really nice corally nectar shade, a plum, that navy blue is gorgeous. Pigmentation of this palette is just as good as the original, if not better. The feel of these shadows are so creamy, almost more creamy than the original. Like, oh my god, they are so nice. Honestly, this palette takes the cake over my Naked palette. I already said I like my Lorac Pro over my Naked palette, but this one I like over my Naked palette as well. They are just so nice, and the Naked palettes are $50, and these are $42, so they are more affordable, and they do come with more eyeshadows. And this one, like I said, has the whole row of, you know, matte shades, and then the whole bottom row of shimmer shades. And you have such a big range of colors, and you have colors that you didn't have in the first palette. Just totally amazing. I am, oh my god, like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know if this was a good first impression / review. I tried to compare them the best I could. They are totally different, but they are really nice, and I feel like if you have the first one, you should definitely get the second one. I'm really glad that I did get this palette, because like I said at the beginning of the video, I didn't really want to get it. When I got the email from Ulta, seeing the picture that was on Ulta, I was just like, like, I really don't need that. But honestly, after seeing videos and swatches and stuff of it, it is totally worth it. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, it's everything that I don't know, everything that I would want in a Lorac Pro 2 palette. So yeah, that is the Lorac Pro 2. That was my first impression. That was my review. If you guys want a tutorial with this, let me know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!